Okay, guys, in this video we're talking about recommended crypto portfolio allocation. My name is Tariq, and I'm here to give you guys insight on the crypto market, especially leading into the massive bull run that's going to be happening in 2024 and 2025. So, one of the first things my clients ask me when it comes to Bitcoin is how do they get started with portfolio allocation? It's very simple, guys. Usually, what I like to do is I like to take a look at the Bitcoin dominance. So, as of recording this video, Bitcoin dominance is around 51%. That's where I like to have a good chunk of my portfolio. So all of my clients, when they ask me, Tariq, which altcoin should I buy? How much Bitcoin should I buy? Should I buy Avalanche, Solana, Ethereum? What about some of these, lower cap, smaller cap crypto coins that could pump 1,000, 10,000, uh, 50,000% during the bull run? Well, what I first thing is I say is, in me personally, I believe that Bitcoin, the amount of Bitcoin in your portfolio should follow Bitcoin dominance. So, for example, right now, like I mentioned, Bitcoin dominance at 51%. Start off with 51% of at least around 50% Bitcoin in your portfolio. So that way you kind of have a safe basis. And if you invest in some of these altcoins and they don't really perform well or they kind of lag the market, you'll be fine. Okay. And then the other 50%, you want to take some of that money. Obviously, you want to have some of it in cash or USDC coin or USDT coin. Probably around 5 to 10% of that should sit in just cash, simply so you can take advantage of opportunities. One of the worst mistakes you can do is if you spend a lot of time allocating Bitcoin is selling off Bitcoin into altcoins, because at the end of the day, Bitcoin is very stable and it usually does a 10x every bull run. Okay, so if you, for example, if you put like $1,000 in Bitcoin, you hold through the bit run, the bull run. Usually that thousand is going to turn into 10,000, and then over the next cycle, you could turn that $1,000 into 100,000 very consistently. So that's a great way to kind of give your portfolio a good backbone. And then you have 5 to 10% of that portfolio in cash to take advantage of opportunities, but also just in case there's an emergency. Okay, if you guys have an emergency and you need money, you don't want to have to kind of liquidate all of your crypto assets and things like that. That's what the 5 to 10% cash is for. Then the other 40 to 45%, you're going to be buying altcoins. So what I would recommend is, first off, starting off with Ethereum. Okay, so for example, if we had a sample portfolio, let's say we had, let's go with a sample $10,000 crypto portfolio. Then I would say I would put like $5,000 into Bitcoin, and then I would have like 1,000 sitting in cash. Out of that other $4,000, I would probably allocate maybe like $1,000 or so to Ethereum. Okay, so you could put like a 10% allocation into Ethereum, and then the rest of the money, okay, you can take a look at some altcoins. I mentioned a video, my top 5 favorite altcoins to buy during this current cycle. I would definitely put an allocation to something like Solana. Okay, Solana's been a really good performer, very strong. You could put like maybe 10% of the $1,000. You can put $1,000 to Solana. It's now you're still left with around 20% of your portfolio. Now, so you have the safety of Bitcoin, and then you have safety of Ethereum, and then you have Solana, and then you have some cash. Now you still have 20% of the money left that you can simply allocate to some of these coins. And that's where I would take a look at some of these higher risk, higher upside coins. Okay, you can take a look at coins like Dogecoin. You can take a look at Shiba Inu, PEPE. Okay, they have some other coins out there. It's these AI coins, Render. And you can take a look at some of these coins and invest in some of these higher risk projects. So out of the 20% of these higher risk projects, I would probably, out of that 20%, I would put like half of the money into some of these smaller cap crypto coins that are basically and take a look at the coin market cap list from number 20 to 100. I would probably allocate half of that money. So around, out of the 20% altcoins, around 10% of that. And then around the last 10% that you have list, that's where you're going to look for these low market cap coins that could potentially give you 1,000, 5,000, 10,000% gains or more. So you're going to find a lot of these coins on the coin market cap list if you start at 50 and go from 50 to 100, but even on page 2. Okay, and I'm going to give you guys, I'm going to make a follow-up video to offer you guys some of these higher risk coins. And what your whole goal is your whole goal is to find these coins that are basically in the rankings of 50 to 100, or even from 100 to 200, and you're hoping that they rise and join the top 50, the top 100 coins. So that's the whole mindset. So to give you guys a quick recap on a hypothetical $10,000 crypto portfolio, I would put 5,000 into Bitcoin, okay, 1,000 into cash, 1,000 into Ethereum. So now we're at 7. 1,000 into Solana, and then 1,000 would go into some of these smaller coins that I mentioned, like Render, PEPE, Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, Litecoin, stuff like that. And then the last $1,000 would be the play money. That's the money where you're going to find some of these really, really small projects that have a lot of potential to run. Okay, and you can find a lot of these projects using CoinGecko or Coin Marketplace. Like I said, these smaller projects, you're looking from the top 50 to 100 coins, and then you're looking from the top 100 to 200. So out of that last 10%, I would allocate like $500 to the top 50 to top 100 coins, and then the last $500, because you can look at some of these coins on the top 100 to 200 on page 2 of CoinMarketCap. So like I said, guys, that's my recommended crypto portfolio allocation. That should give you plenty of upside. Bitcoin will carry your portfolio with stability. You'll get good gains out of Ethereum and Solana. And then some of these other high-risk coins can really, really add some good returns to your portfolio. So I hope that guys answered your question. If you guys have any more questions, you need a one-on-one consultation with me. You have to ask me any questions about crypto or anything else. Be sure to contact me using the email address in the description below. And that's all I got until now, guys. Take care.